Remember when Donald Trump was seen in the owner's box proudly looking over Josh Allen, and he sent out tweets after every Buffalo Bill penalty saying things like, "The people of Buffalo deserve an apology after that blown game by referee Ed Hockley, too soft." And remember when Hillary Clinton was elected the first female president of the United States? Well, that almost happened. Hola friends, welcome to Takes in Fuego. Today we take a look at Donald Trump and what would have happened if his bid to buy the Buffalo Bills would have been successful. After finishing 6 seasons straight as a last place in the AFC East, that ended up not even being the biggest storyline for the Buffalo Bills. Team owner Ralph Wilson died on March 25th, 2014 at 95 years old, and the assets were placed into a trust with some family members, the Bills CFO, and a lawyer. The trust decided to sell the team that off-season. The only trouble was negotiating the deal. Several key players had come up. A Toronto-based group along with Bon Jovi was in the mix and put an offer on the table themselves. The owners of the Buffalo Sabres, the Pegula family, put in an offer themselves as well. And Donald Trump, being a longtime friend of Bills legend Jim Kelly, decided to put in a bid as part of an ownership group himself. The Pegula family offered a reported $1.4 billion to buy the team. This was more than Trump had offered for the team, according to Trump at least, so we know it's not fake news. In fact, Trump reports in his tweet that, quote, "Even though I refused to pay a ridiculous price for the Buffalo Bills, I would have produced a winner. Now that won't happen." Trump allegedly bid somewhere in the neighborhood of $1 billion for the team. The other factor about Trump is it would be somewhat of a long shot for other NFL team owners to approve Donald Trump as their member. You know, with Donald Trump being Donald Trump and all the attention he would bring in one way or another. In order to be approved as a team owner, 75% of team owners would have to approve of the sale of an NFL team. And Trump would honestly be like Mark Cuban times 10. Like Jerry Jones with a bigger ego, yelling in the owner's box, tweeting at other team owners, holding divisive press conferences. Add that to the fact that Trump already sued the NFL as an owner in the USFL in the 1980s. He was then owner of the New Jersey Generals. At that time, they filed an antitrust lawsuit against the NFL, claiming they held a monopoly on the market. And there were enough team owners that were around during that time and still around 3 decades later that would have tried to block Trump buying the team then. Since the team was sold, the Bills have had pretty good success. The Rex Ryan years brought some ups and downs. Tyrod Taylor and Lesean Mccoy brought some fun games to Buffalo. But beginning in 2017, the Buffalo Bills began to trust their own process, trading away several notable pieces, including Sammy Watkins, to hit a reset and rebuild themselves. The 2018 season brought a Tyrod Taylor trade and an incredibly raw quarterback talent, Josh Allen, who all of a sudden looks like the standout of that draft alongside Lamar Jackson. With the recent addition of Stephon Diggs, the Buffalo Bills appear to be atop of that division over the New England Patriots. So how would this have ended differently with the addition of Donald Trump? Well, first off, it should be noted that Trump always wanted to keep the team in Buffalo and even said, quote, "The people of Buffalo deserve that NFL team and losing it will be catastrophic for the city." So it would have stayed in Buffalo. As for the other stuff, the fact that we missed out on potentially 2 years of Donald Trump and Rex Ryan is one of the greatest missed opportunities in the history of the NFL. There almost certainly would have been some good times and some good feelings between Trump and Rex Ryan initially. Some compliments at press conferences, and then, if things would have gone badly after 6 weeks, it might have been the biggest circus the NFL has ever seen. Some rather direct tweets from Trump is basically a given, and a response by Rex Ryan somehow is basically a given too. But what happened afterwards would have almost certainly been different too. I don't take Trump as the let's tank/rebuild for now and get some good quality pieces type of guy. I think he wants to compete and do whatever it takes and get some big names for the press to push them to the top. So would the Bills look completely different? Perhaps still with Sammy Watkins and Lesean Mccoy on the roster? One thing for sure, I think, is if the Bills' timeline for a new quarterback, I think Trump would have loved to have Josh Allen as his quarterback coming into the 2018 draft. A super raw talent and a guy with a cannon who has some perhaps questionable decision-making skills, sounds like that might be a guy made for Trump. Well, we don't live in that reality, and since then, Trump has said his failure to purchase the team was the last straw for pursuing a career in politics, which he launched into in the following 2 years. And since running the country, Trump has gone after NFL players for kneeling for the anthem, which some owners believe is a personal vendetta against the NFL for not allowing him to buy the Buffalo Bills. He has also attacked ratings of the league, which he tends to do from time to time. So would the Buffalo Bills have been better off if Donald Trump had bought the team in 2014? Well, perhaps, but they got to a pretty good spot in the year 2020. Would the United States of America be better off if Donald Trump had bought the team in 2014? Well, I suppose that depends on where you lie politically. But just know that there's a world out there where if the Pegula family does not bid $1.4 billion, that Donald Trump is running the NFL's Buffalo Bills and Hillary Clinton is running the United States of America. That world is out there somewhere. For more videos, including when Kobe Bryant trash talked President Obama, check out the videos on the screen and be sure to subscribe for more Donald Trump and the history he has with football.